Doctors were left in awe when they witnessed something unusual emerging from a woman's face. What they discovered changed everything. This is the story of Mariana Alves, a Brazilian woman who lived with a rare and severe medical condition that shaped her life in unimaginable ways. Mariana, a 44-year-old woman from Porto Alegre, Brazil, developed a small spot on her right cheek when she was just a few weeks old. At 8 months, doctors diagnosed her with infantile hemangioma, benign tumor made up of tangled blood vessels. What began as a harmless growth later evolved into an arteriovenous malformation (AVM), severe vascular condition that disrupts normal blood circulation. Throughout her life, Mariana refused to let her condition define her. Despite facing constant medical challenges, she built an unwavering self-esteem that she believed surpassed that of most people. For years, she never considered removing the tumor. It was not a cosmetic concern for her, but rather a part of who she was. However, her perspective changed when the tumor's rapid growth began causing life-threatening complications. The AVM on Mariana's face resulted in an abnormal connection between arteries and veins, disrupting oxygen and nutrient circulation. The excessive blood flow into the veins caused them to enlarge uncontrollably, leading to a massive growth on her face. Over time, Mariana suffered from frequent hemorrhages in her gums and skin, often pushing her to the brink of survival. Despite undergoing 19 surgeries to manage the condition, the hemorrhaging continued. A single minor bump or scratch could cause catastrophic bleeding, making everyday activities a risk to her life. Still, she remained resolute. "I refused to undergo surgery just for the sake of appearance," Mariana explained. "I believe that true beauty comes from within, and I would only opt for medical intervention if it was absolutely necessary." Eventually, the relentless bleeding left her with no choice. The fear of a sudden rupture loomed over her every moment, making even simple movements a potential hazard. Mariana made the difficult decision to undergo a major operation to remove the tumor. The surgery was complex, but thanks to the expertise of Dr. Ricardo Monteiro in São Paulo, it was a success. Following the procedure, Mariana had to go through additional reconstructive surgeries to restore the affected areas of her skin. Despite the challenges, her recovery was remarkable. For the first time in years, she could move freely without the fear of sudden hemorrhages. The sense of relief was indescribable. Mariana's decision was never about conforming to societal beauty standards. In fact, she had gained widespread recognition for her confidence and self-acceptance. Through social media, she became an inspiration to thousands, amassing a loyal following of over 100,000 people. Her daily reflections on life, self-love, and positive psychology resonated with individuals worldwide. One of the most touching moments in Mariana's journey was when she received a heartfelt message from a 16-year-old girl in Rio de Janeiro. The teenager had a large birthmark covering her leg and had never felt comfortable wearing shorts or swimsuits in public. After discovering Mariana's story, she found the courage to embrace her own body. "Today, I went to the beach for the first time in my life," the girl wrote. "I wore a bikini because, after learning about you, I finally feel free." Mariana was deeply moved, realizing that her story was transforming lives in ways she had never imagined. Determined to spread her message further, Mariana authored an autobiographical book titled Beyond the Surface. The book serves as a guide to self-acceptance, showing that happiness and fulfillment are possible despite physical differences or health struggles. While the majority of the responses to her story have been overwhelmingly positive, she has also faced negativity and cruel remarks. Yet she remains unfazed. "I don't let unkind comments affect my happiness," she said. "If someone doesn't see my beauty, that's their issue, not mine." Beyond her personal journey, Mariana has achieved great academic and professional success. She excelled as a top student, earning a degree in financial management, followed by a specialization in positive psychology. Her resilience and intelligence have paved the way for a thriving career as a public accountant, professor, and motivational speaker. In 2001, a vascular surgeon proposed an experimental procedure called liquid embolization, a technique designed to block the blood flow to the tumor. At that time, Mariana had nearly given up hope of controlling her condition. Despite the uncertainty, she decided to explore this new option. Though it was not a permanent solution, it helped slow the tumor's progression. However, over the years, the growth continued to expand, eventually engulfing her lower facial features, including her cheek, mouth, and chin. Mariana remains dedicated to educating others about self-empowerment and mental well-being. She regularly shares videos on her social media platforms, discussing topics related to self-esteem, emotional intelligence, and personal growth. "I do this for one reason, to fulfill my purpose in life," she said. "I believe that each of us has the power to make the world a better place through kindness and positivity." While Mariana's story is one of triumph, another woman's journey sheds light on a different but equally important health struggle. Lina Torres, a 32-year-old woman from Madrid, Spain, developed basal cell carcinoma (BCC) from a childhood chickenpox scar. For years, she felt self-conscious about the small white scar under her right eye. However, in 2018, she noticed changes in the scar's texture. It became tougher, waxier, and developed tiny blood vessels around it. After accidentally scratching it, she realized the wound never fully healed. Concerned, she visited a doctor who diagnosed her with BCC, the most common type of skin cancer. Skin cancer, primarily caused by prolonged exposure to UV radiation, can also develop from scars left by burns, cuts, or even viral illnesses like chickenpox. Lina's case was unusual, as BCC is more common in older adults. She rarely spent time in the sun, yet the cancerous cells had been growing for years without her knowledge. Doctors performed 3 separate surgeries to ensure all cancer cells were removed. The procedures left her with a much larger scar than she had anticipated. At first, she struggled with the change in her appearance, but over time, she embraced her new reality. "I take extra care of my skin now," Lina said. "I use sunscreen religiously and pay close attention to any changes in my skin." She encourages others to be vigilant about their health. If you notice anything unusual, any lump, bump, or persistent wound, get it checked immediately. "I feel incredibly lucky that my condition was caught in time." Every year, millions of cases of BCC are diagnosed worldwide. Though it is not usually life-threatening, early detection is crucial to preventing severe disfigurement. Lina's experience serves as a reminder that even the smallest scars can hold hidden risks. Both Mariana and Lina's stories highlight the power of resilience, self-acceptance, and the importance of prioritizing health. Whether overcoming a rare vascular disorder or battling skin cancer, their journeys serve as powerful testaments to the strength of the human spirit.